Taksim is excited to introduce Solo World Synth version 3, the next generation of our hybrid software synthesizer. Solo features 3 oscillators with multiple synthesis techniques, modeled filters, powerful modulation capabilities, microtonal support, MPE compatibility, and robust effects for a signature sonic experience. Solo is structured around 5 main pages: Browser, Synth, Control, FX, and Global. The main interface provides easy access to preset navigation, page selection, tuning in both cents and semitones, and master output adjustment. The browser page. The revamped browser page integrates preset management, drag and drop MIDI phrases, and a microtonal scale converter all in one. The presets section lists all available presets to choose from and now features the ability to mark your favorite presets by clicking the star on the right. The type section allows you to drill down to the type of preset you'd like to hear, whether it be a factory, user, category specific, or a favorite. Use the Save As button to save your custom sounds, reset them to their original settings, or initialize a new sound. Let's listen to some of the presets included in Solo. The Scale section allows you to apply micro-tuning within the 12-note scale. Click on a note to set the tuning to the default of -50 cents, then click and drag to adjust the tuning to taste. Browse and select from a list of popular scales, adjusting the root note, blocking notes from playing that are not in the scale, or saving custom scales. The Phrase section includes drag and drop MIDI phrases performed in a respective scale. Click the play button to hear the phrase and then drag and drop into your session. You can also audition the phrase in your host's tempo or with a different preset. Synth page. The Synth page allows you to fully dive into Solo's synth engine. The Oscillator section offers 3 types of synthesis: sample-based, virtual analog, or phase distortion. The sample-based oscillator houses our unique library of world music-inspired samples, or utilize your own sound font, Korg KMP, or SFZ samples. To add your samples, go to the global page, add your folder to the sample/preset search path section, and they'll show up in the preset or sample browser. The analog oscillator features analog modeled saw, triangle, and sine waveforms. Mix in pulse width modulation along with the noise generator, or sync it with the other oscillators. The phase distortion oscillator features carrier and modulator generators with saw, square, double sine, pulse, resonant saw, or resonant triangle waves. Adjust the phase of the wave or the amount the filter envelope applied to the oscillator. For each oscillator, you can apply a low cut or high cut EQ, adjust the panning, or set the level. Clicking on the ellipsis allows you to set the velocity or note minimum and maximum for the oscillator, or delaying its start in milliseconds. An amplitude envelope is tied to each oscillator, allowing you to adjust the attack, decay, sustain, and release of the envelope. The multimode filter provides cutoff and resonance controls with key tracking. The envelope amount allows you to alter the filter with attack, decay, sustain, and release settings. The Voices section allows you to choose how the voices are played in polyphonic, monophonic, legato, or unison modes. When in mono or legato mode, you gain control over the note priority, allowing you to decide which note is played next, the lowest, last, or highest. The Glide section adjusts the amount of glide between notes in legato mode. For more nuanced expression, control the amount of glide by MIDI velocity. Softer touches result in a longer glide, while more forceful plays shortens it. Modify the curves by clicking and dragging upwards or downwards to refine them to your taste. Control page. The control page adjusts the modulation and MIDI controls. The LFO section has 2 independent low-frequency oscillators with sine, square, saw, or triangle waves. Set the rate, depth, attack rate, and depth rate of each LFO. The controllers section sets the velocity curve, pitch bend amount, and velocity sensitivity. The velocity CC button routes breath and expression to velocity. The modulation matrix section allows you to modulate one parameter with another. Set the source, target value, the amount, and curve of the modulation. Add additional routings by clicking the plus sign or removing them with the X. The MIDI CC matrix section allows you to use any MIDI CC message as a modulation source. FX page. The FX page adjusts the effects used for the preset. Add, reorder, or remove the effects in any order you like. Global page. The global page adjusts settings that globally affect solo. The activation section manages your license keys. Solo can be activated on up to 5 different machines. Click Reset Activations to reset all of these activations at once. The sound settings section allows you to specify the minimum aftertouch value, toggle MPE mode compatibility, enable Macam mode to integrate with Mazika Toy's Macam tuning converter, and turn on Mandal mode, allowing you to specify which octave will turn micro-tuning on and off per note. The sample/preset search paths allow you to add additional folder locations that will be included in the preset and sample list. The output and device settings allow you to specify the output device, output channels, sample rate, buffer size, and MIDI inputs when in the standalone version. We hope this brief overview has shown you some of the key features of Solo. If you're interested in seeing more videos about Solo, please make sure to head to Taksim's YouTube channel. And if you've enjoyed what you've just heard and seen, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.